Bugungi videomizda TOEFL iBT Home Edition Internet Based Test Interactive Listening qismi bo'yicha practice test ishlab ko'ramiz. Demak, listening qismi bo'yicha va bu yerda listen to track 11 on the DVD. Track 11 ni ochib audioni qo'yishni boshlaymiz.
Listen to a conversation between a student and a professor.
Hey, Ellen, how are you doing?
Oh, pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Okay.
Did you have a chance to look at my grad school application? You know, the statement of purpose I wrote?
Well, yeah, in fact, here it is. I just read it.
Oh, great. What did you think?
Basically, it's good. What you might actually do is take some of these different points here and actually break them out into separate paragraphs. So, one, your purpose for applying for graduate study. Why do you want to go to graduate school and an area of specialty, and why you want to do the area you're specifying, and what you want to do with your degree once you get it.
Okay.
So they're pretty clear on those 4 points they want.
Right.
So you might just break them out into, separate paragraphs and expand on each point some. But really what's critical with these is that you've got to let yourself come through. See, you got to let them see you in these statements. Expand some more on what's happened in your own life and what shows your motivation and interest in this area, in geology. Let them see what captures your imagination about this field.
Okay, so make it a little more personal. That's okay?
That's fine. They look for that stuff. You don't want to go overboard.
Right.
But it's critical that somebody sees what your passion is, your personal motivation for doing this.
Okay.
And that's got to come out in here. And let's see, you might also give a little, since this is your only chance to do it, you might give a little more explanation about your unique undergraduate background. So, how you went through, the music program, what you got from that. Why you decided to change. I mean, it's kind of unusual to go from music to geology, right?
Yeah, I was afraid that, maybe the personal type stuff wouldn't be what they wanted, but...
No, in fact, it's... give an example. I had a friend when I was an undergrad, went to medical school, and he put on his med school application, and he could actually tell if somebody actually read it, because he had asthma, and the reason that he wanted to go to med school was he said he wanted to do sports medicine because he had this real interest. He was an athlete too and wanted to help athletes who had this physical problem. And he could always tell if somebody actually read his letter because they would always ask him about that.
So something unique.
Yeah. So see, that's what's good. And I think for you probably, your music background's the most unique thing that you've got on your record.
Right.
So you see, you got to make yourself stand out from a couple of hundred applications. Does that help any?
Yeah, it does. It gives me some good ideas.
And what you might also do, too, is, you might get a friend to proof it or something at some point.
Oh, sure.
Also, think about presentation, how the application looks. In a way, you're actually showing some other skills here, like organization. A lot of stuff that they're not formally asking for, they're looking at. So your presentation format, your grammar, all that stuff, they're looking at in your materials at the same time.
Right. Okay.
Demak, audioni eshitib bo'lgandan keyin savollarga javob berishni boshlaymiz. Mark your answer by filling in the oval or square next to your choice. Why does a student go to supervisor? Nima uchun bordi student bu odamni ko'rishga? To prepare her graduate school interview uchun prepare qilishga bormadi. Get advice about her graduate school application. To'g'ri. Applicationni qanaqaligi haqida bilishga bordi. To give professor graduate school application. Give qilish uchun ham bormadi, chunki u email orqali jo'natib bo'lganda. To find out if she was accepted into graduate school. Qabul qilinganligini bilish uchun. Bu ham ma'lumot yo'q. According to the professor, what information should the student include in her statement of purpose? Statement of purpose nima ma'lumotlarni demak include qilish kerak, shu narsani topamiz. Economic motivation, some personal information, ways her teaching has influenced her. o'qituvchilari qanaqa qilib rivojlantirganligi, demak, ta'sir qilganiga haqida ma'lumot yo'q. Personal information, to'g'ri, o'zi haqida ma'lumot berish kerak, o'zi personalize qilish kerak va demak, background in medicine. Demak, meditsina bilan bo'lgan, demak, backgroundini, ya'ni oldin meditsina o'qiganligini ko'rsatish kerak. Shu ikkitadan javob bo'ladi deb demak taxmin qildim. What does the professor consider unusual about student's background? Demak, bu o'quvchini demak tarix haqida nimani unusual deb hisoblaydi? Work experience emas, ishi emas. Creative writing experience emas. Athletic achievement emas. Bu music training bo'ladi. Ya'ni demak music, ya'ni musiqani o'rganish bilan boshlaganligi bakalavr o'qishini. What does the professor tell us about his friend who went to medical school? Nimaga o'zini medical schoolga borgan demak o'rtoq haqida ma'lumot bergan. To warn the students about how difficult demak qiyinlik bo'lishi haqida warn emas, demak ogohlantirish emas. To illustrate the point he's making. To'g'ri, bu to'g'ri bo'ladi, chunki aytayapti, o'zingni uniqueligini, ya'ni o'ziga xosligingni ko'rsat va bu yerda mana o'rtog'im astma bilan demak kasal bo'lganligini ko'rsatgan degan ma'noda ko'rsatgan. To help relax emas. Change the subject emas. Mavzuni o'zgartirish niyati yo'q professorlar. 5-savol. What does the professor imply about the people who admit students to graduate school? Demak, studentlarni demak graduate school, ya'ni mastersga qabul qiladigan odamlar haqida nima demak namyoq qildi, nima ma'lumot berishga harakat qildi professor. They often lack expertise in the field of application. Demak, ekspertizasi yo'qligi haqida ma'lumot bermadi. They don't usually read. O'qimasligi haqida ma'lumot bermadi. U o'qiydi deydi. They are influenced by the appearance of application. Demak, qanaqa ko'rinish haqida ta'sir, demak, qanaqa ko'rinishi ularga muhim dedi. Bu emas. They remember most of the applications they receive. Ular eslaydi, chunki bular so'raydi. Demak, o'sha informatsiya haqida so'raydi. Shuning uchun bu variantni belgiladik. Demak, bu keyingi savol. Keling, shu savolni ko'rib chiqaylik. To'g'ri bajaribmizmi, yo'qmi o'zi? Demak, tekshirishni boshlaymiz. Demak, 1 2 bo'ladi, 2 3 bo'ladi. 1 2 to'g'ri. 1 uchishni belgilashgan ekan. Men 2 uchishni belgiladim. Demak, mana bu xato. Men bitta xato qildim. Demak, academic motivation haqida gapirish kerak ekan. 3 to'g'ri bo'ladi. 4. 3 to'g'rini belgilab qo'ydik, to'g'ri. 4 2 5 to'g'ri bo'ladi. 4 2 to'g'ri va 5 to'g'ri bo'lishi kerak ekan. Men xato qilibman yana. Bu 3 bo'larkan. 5. They're influenced by the appearance. Ya'ni grammatika demak ma'lumotlarni to'g'ri haqqa aytgan edi. Shu bilan demak shu kabi listinglarni ko'proq YouTube'larimizda berib borishga harakat qilamiz.